Hey planner besties, welcome back, y'all. We are going to be unboxing the Cloth and Paper August intention box. It's literally been 2 months since I recorded a cloth and paper video because I skipped the July box. Y'all, I'm super excited about this one. Apologies in advance if my phone cuts off and things seem choppy. I realize what it is. It is so hot that because, you know, the way my window is and stuff, my phone gonna overheat. So apologies in advance for that. And it is bright early in the morning, so the light is going to be doing all kind of crazy things. But let's get into the August sub box. Y'all, I got it in an HP Classic. I said some time ago that I kind of want to work on my HP Classic stash, especially with like cloth and paper items, and I thought this was a really good box for that. So that is why I chose this size. I feel like we got a lot in this box. Also, that fluted dashboard, absolutely want to get that for my mini as well when it releases to the site. And they have a lot of like basic dashboards that I can use to build my classic collection. I used to record videos like this actually with like a whole bunch of like, you know, sun in the back. So hopefully it don't look too crazy. Y'all should have seen my beautiful classic by now. Amazing. I'm gonna leave her here because we're definitely gonna play around with some of the classic vibes. All right, so we get the photo slide per usual, the fluted dashboard in the shade Biscay. I'm probably saying that all wrong. The dashboard trio, the monthly fold out insert set of 2. Oh, I thought it was 1. That's cool. And then the top tab dividers, which is also pretty cool. You know, probably won't have to get additional ones for 2027. We have stamp sticks, which I'm not really a stamp girly, but I do have some ink that I'm going to try out with it. We get the punch pen holder, which I'm interested about. Oval sticky notes, matchstick page flags, the journaling card set, the calendar card, and the pen set. Like, look at all of this stuff, y'all. I cannot imagine how jam-packed that first quarterly sub box is going to be. Like usual, I will show you guys the items and then I will test out some of them towards the end of the video. So this is our this is our 2 pens. I'm excited that we get oil-based pens because I don't have to go and get a uni pen. I have like a little extra stash. So this is both of well, no, one of them is 0.3 and one of them is 0.5. Needle tip, quick drying, smooth ink flow, comfortable hand feel. One is blue and one is black. The company is this an I? Aido. So we get these. And then these are the stamp sticks, acrylic, set of 2. I really like the packaging. It goes along with the biscuit color. I'm not saying that word again because clearly I don't know how to pronounce that word. So here are the stamps, y'all. We get like an arrow one and the eclipse kind of pattern. So cute. I'm definitely gonna try these out with my ink pads that I have. And then per usual, we get the photo slide. I definitely don't have all 12 since I skipped the box. I do not like these cards. I really hope they do something different next year. So this is what reveals. And then we get this card, which is kind of a reminder of the quarterly sub box. I am definitely going to scan this after the video to see what they have going on here. This says made to be used, not rushed. October card. I have not been using these either. And then these are the journaling cards. I love me a good journaling card. Here's the first one, going with the like eclipse theme. A lot of it is like projector vibes, kind of see-through. This is really cute. And then we get this one, which literally says projection on it. And then we get this card, which just has like a pattern to it. And then we get this page flag set. These are kind of like not really my favorite. I don't feel like I use them. I don't reach for them as often. So we get cappuccino, aspen, and cypress. I'm gonna try out the oil-based pens on this a little bit later, but these are the shades. Really cute. Then we get the oval sticky notes in the color aspen, which I have so many sticky notes, y'all. Now that I'm in my classic for work, I really need to dig into my sticky notes. I don't know. But I have sticky notes for days, like for days. But it's such a calming color. I went ahead and I cut the thing. So these are the sticky notes. And then we get the punched pen holder. I'm excited about this because I am definitely a two kind of writing utensil girl. I love a pen and I love a highlighter. I really do. So that would be interesting to put on my planner. I might test that out a little bit later too. All right, y'all. So this is a Nuance dashboard trio. Love that they gave a set of 3. Yeah, I know I love my mini, but this is not something that I will go back and be like, yeah, I need this. It's just really good for simplicity. So the first piece has just the vellum with some words. And then this layering piece has some ellipse circles. And then this is like a really chunky font. So all 3 of them make this trio. Again, it's okay, not my favorite, but we do get that. And then these inserts, which I'm interested about. Y'all, I feel like this is literally a monthly calendar for 2027. I just really like everything to be nice and sleek. So classic for 2027 is definitely not a work planner, but my classic is my catch-all. So I'm thinking maybe the next half of 2027 this can definitely be used, so I'm gonna be saving it for that. Originally, I know I'm shopping my stash for work. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have a December monthly overview because I'm gonna run out by then and I could use that. But now that I'm thinking about it, nah, I'd rather save that for 2027. And then we get this ultra thin divider set grid, and it's a set of 3. Honestly, right now, I don't need it, but it's nice that they gave this to us. I was kind of confused whether this was a dashboard and the dividers were clear, but now I realize it's the dividers with this kind of layout. Y'all see the little, like, we called it like plus signs-ish. So that's really nice that they included that. And then, y'all, the holy grail of this box, the tinted fluted dashboard in this beautiful shade. I am super excited to go ahead and use this for the fall time. It is gonna look so good in my planner, and I have some dashboards that I want to test out with it. To know me is to know that I love a fluted dashboard. Like, look at this color. I'm gonna take off the plastic and all that. I already took off the back, but I was like, let me show y'all the front. You just kind of grab it in the corner. Sometimes I use tweezers, honestly. Just be careful with that. Y'all, look, I'm excited for the vibes. But that is everything that we received in the Cloth and Paper August intention box. I am going to definitely go ahead and test out a lot of these goodies in my beautiful classic. All right, y'all. So I went and I played back my recording. I'm like, yeah, these shadows are kind of crazy. Honestly, if I end up posting this video, I feel like it's still watchable. That's like one of the tips that somebody told me that I would never forget is, when you make content, do you feel like you would watch your content? And I'm like, you know, if I post it, I would watch a video like this. But, you know, it might be too much. Y'all can see like all kind of shadows going on. But this is my current HP Classic setup. That video should be out now. And I want to play around with this fluted vibes first and foremost. Like, come on. Again, my thought is using this for the fall time. This is way too thick to have both of my fluteds in there at once. Oh, but even this dashboard that I have from Pretty Planner Co. Like, look at this, y'all. I feel like the fluted dashboard just elevates every single thing that you have. And I wanted to test out actually some of the fall themed kind of dashboards that Crafted Designs co-released. Y'all remember this? So I want to see those vibes. Oh, I'm excited. Fall is literally around the corner. So we have this. This is kind of dark, so I don't think I would use those. Now that I think about it, they're all gonna probably look really dark, but I love it. You could kind of see some texture, some pattern going on. Not me really like going through all these that, oh yeah. So I did want to test out maybe a lighter one, because the darker ones don't show. This is from Rose Shadow, all of the fall vibes. I want to see, I actually want to put this in because I want to see how this really looks. Look at that, y'all. I don't even know what's gonna be my, no, I'm gonna keep this right here. This is gonna end up being my little thumbnail. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I love fall. If y'all know, to know me as well is to know that I love fall. I want to put this magnetic thing back for the razzle dazzle. Look at this. I'm gonna need a back fluted dashboard, definitely without the icon, but I love this. The other thing I'm gonna test out is this tip-in pen holder thingy, which I think is so cute. My planner is stuffed, so that's why it's not going on that easily. Y'all know I love a matchy vibe, so I would definitely try to match the elements with the matching pen and stuff. These don't really go together, but you know, just testing that out. So that's what that vibe looks like. And then I feel like the rest of the things are more so geared towards my creative journal. So we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna go into my beautiful creative journal, which is for, you know, my swatches, items that we might receive in sub boxes. So I am going to, I think I'm gonna make a new page. Yes, so let's make a whole new page for these swatches. And this is gonna be for the page flags so we can see the color. And then I'm gonna test the oil-based pen on there. I forgot the shades of these. I think that's another thing, but to backtrack would be like so kind of crazy to get like all of the stickers that I have from Cloth and Paper and put it here in this book and then write the shade. I think that would be helpful too for me anyways when I do unboxings and stuff, because they kind of stick with the shades that they created. These are the beautiful shades, and then I'm gonna try out the pen on them. So let's zoom in. This is the blue. I saw the blue in their unboxing for this video and for this sub box, and I just thought the blue was so good. So, ooh, yeah, that's nice, y'all. Oh my goodness, I might like this better than the uni pen. That is nice. Okay, so that's the blue one, and that is 0.5 or 05.5, however you want to say it. And then this is a 3. It makes sense why I like the 5, because I like a bold tip. And then this is the black. Oh wow, yeah, this definitely did its thing. I love that. So these are the 2 pens. 10 out of 10, like literally 10 out of 10. I love those. I didn't even realize I was gonna love it that much, but I absolutely do. All right, so moving on to the last items, which is the stamp set. I'm gonna test it out in this row. I want to see if these dried. Actually, that was a good, what, I don't know, 30 seconds. Yeah, completely dry. And now for the stamps, y'all, I have some inks from Amazon that I picked up. I feel like these are kind of expensive, but I have these distressed inks that I use in my creative planners once in a blue moon. So I am going to test out, oh, I didn't even open up the browns. I'm gonna test out this green. I don't know, let's just test out this green. If you're interested in this, wait, let's see how this come out. Again, I'm not a stamp girly, but since I've been more kind of functional in my catch-all, I might, for sure, I'm gonna leave the stamps at home because I don't have time to be stamping at work. So let's see, moment of truth. I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna get it in there real good. Or do I swatch it back and forth? It looked like it's barely anything on there. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a stamp girly. So then, one is an arrow, one is the eclipse. I think I said that. It's okay. I feel like I put too much product on there. I definitely could have did without. So I'm gonna try to stamp once. So let's do one little, it still went on the rim. Let's try this again. What? No, This was a fail. Yeah, don't buy this ink for that. Ignore everything I just said. Ignore everything that I just said, y'all. I did see people use like a marker to kind of draw on it first and then go back and stamp it. I'm gonna try one more ink. Maybe I need to tap it in like the lightest fashion ever. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at what I just did to my page. Yeah, this is not for me. The way that I use this is with the brush that I just kind of dip it and I brush around the page. Yeah, this did not work out. One more time, light tap, light. All right, so I barely tapped it. Looks like it's barely product, but let's see. Yeah, y'all know, I absolutely hate it. Yeah, don't hear me saying hate, but yeah, I do not like that. Definitely let me know if you're able to get like a good stamp, what you did. I would love to know because this is not it. Let me show y'all like up close a little bit. All right, y'all, so that is everything we received a part of the Cloth and Paper August intention box. Absolutely love the fluted dashboard, of course, and this pen holder. I think another favorite are definitely the pens. Like all of these right here, love it. The stamps definitely had a hard time. I feel like I have other stamps, so maybe I'll try those out. But since I have so much of those distressed inks, well, maybe that's why, because it's not a stamp, it's a distressed ink. I don't know, but I really wanted it to work with that. It does not, so I'll probably try out some other ones that I have, which I don't feel like is much. I probably have like one plain old one from some old sub box from like a crafting company. I don't remember, but yeah, let me know what y'all use to make that work. And yeah, that is everything. Definitely let me know you guys' thoughts. I can't wait to see how y'all use this fluted dashboard. I'm already seeing some real pretty vibes. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.